Welcome back to the Road Show. This morning in the Buzz, Patriots quarterback Tom Brady is coming under fire for a controversial comment that he made that was directed towards fans who are heading to Foxborough for this weekend's home opener. Here's what he said.
Yeah, start drinking early. Get nice and rowdy. It's a 4:15 game. They'll have a lot of time to get lubed up and come out here and cheer for their home team.
All right, so the Patriots public relations team went on the defensive after those comments. This is just insanity that they even said this. They said, you know what, Brady really meant to tell fans to just drink a lot of water and stay hydrated. Fan reaction has been mixed.
It's not a good thing. It's definitely not a good thing.
I think he's sending the wrong message.
I agree with him fully. I concur, Thomas.
I'm sorry, but he's hysterical. All right, so you made the comments. I don't know. I just think it's locker room humor. It's not like he's telling people to get behind the wheel and go drinking and driving. You know, they're tailgating. What do you think happens when you're tailgating?
Exactly. I mean, it's a football game. It's tailgating. Everyone's going to have beers and drinks and that whole thing. And when he's saying it, he's laughing as he's saying it. Clearly, a reporter says something prior to it for him to say, oh yeah, start drinking early. You know, he's joking while he's saying this. He's laughing. He's being sarcastic. He is not sitting there going, hope everyone gets really belligerent and gets rowdy for our game. You know?
Don't you think that the Patriots press office or whatever it was, that was a little tongue-in-cheek too? Maybe to say like, oh, he meant drink water?
You know what? I think that's the most controversial part of this is that they actually think that that statement would be believed by anyone, that that's what he meant.
I do not have an issue with Tom Brady saying this. I do think though, okay, you're a public person. God forbid somebody leaves the game and gets into an accident because of drinking and driving.
Right.
That's where I think the problem is.
But you know what? That could happen in any game, whether Tom Brady says it or not.
No, you're right. But he's said it. So then, is there a lawsuit that can something come of it, or will he feel guilty because of it? I mean, I don't know. I just think I don't have a problem with it. I think it's probably gonna, you know, most Pats fans are gonna be like, oh, that was funny.
Right.
We're doing it. Yeah, exactly. I concur. But I do think as a public person, you have to watch what you say.
It's unfortunate because everything is under the microscope and things can be taken the wrong way. I just think the PR team should have just left it alone. Don't say that he was trying to say hydrate. I mean, come on.
Or just try to, you know, take another direction with it, not put words in his mouth saying, well, they were talking about water. And you don't say, I think he said, get lube, plenty of time to get lubed up before the game. You don't say that about water or getting rowdy and on some H2O, guys. Let's do it.
I mean, I guess the bottom line is that Pats cannot encourage people to drink.
Right.
You know?
Right.
They can't. So the PR team has to step out and say something, even if it is ridiculous.
If you think of any sort of tailgating, you got a grill, you got food, you have beers.
You got the cooler.
You know?
Right.
That just comes with the territory. So I feel like it's funny that this is causing so much controversy.
Or maybe they should have just said at the end, like, if you are going to drink, drink responsibly. And that's all you need to say.
More appropriate than lying and saying he's talking about hydrating. I just find it ridiculous.
Let's just find him, take him to the barber, and then go on.
I'll be happy. We don't care what he says. Just cut the hair, Tom.
Maybe that's more controversial.
Did you notice he had the hat on, though, so it covers up the mop? He looked good.
He always looks good in a hat.
His face is fine. We're not concerned about that.
It's been how many seasons now with that ridiculous hair?
It's got to go.
I don't know.
Giselle, can you please tell him to get a haircut? Maybe Courtney can tell him. Come on, Court.
I do agree with you, though, totally. I would get distracted by the mop myself. I wouldn't even know what he would be saying. But lots of folks think this was a joke, and I haven't found one person yet who has a problem with it. So if you do, again, visit us. We're live chatting on foxprovidence.com. This one is from Guest, and they said, beer and football go together, a tradition for years. Tripp said, although I do believe in the whole celebrity lead by example method, to me, Tom's comments were merely a joke and a good one at that. And TJ said, people need to relax. Beer companies are one of the NFL's biggest sponsors. So here's the poll today. What do you think of Tom Brady's comments about fans drinking before the game? A, it was funny and clearly a joke. B, he shouldn't speak so irresponsibly. Or C, he meant people should drink water. So those are your three choices there. 15 comments on our Facebook page so far today. And Robin Peck said, I think it is one more case where something is said innocently and it is being blown way out of proportion. And Michael Fiod said, just stating what people are doing anyway. No big deal. He's not corrupting the world. So if you want to weigh in, if you're on Facebook, you can leave us a message there or definitely vote in the poll. We'd love to see what those results are at the end of the show.